Welcome. So how are we going to determine the slope here for this horizontal line? Now there's a couple important points. We notice that this horizontal line doesn't actually go through an interval on our y-axis, but that's okay because to find the slope, all we're trying to do is find the change in our y-coordinates over the change in the x-coordinates. Now, I also didn't point out any two coordinate points, but we don't really need to find out or know exactly where our coordinate points are, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at this and just arbitrarily give it as any number for this point, because I don't have an exact value. We know this is -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. So it's somewhere between -4 and -5. And I'm going to show you, let's say we approximate for -5 or -4.5 or -4.6. It's not going to matter because we have this horizontal line, so our slope's going to be the same. And let me kind of prove my point. So let's just kind of pick 2 points here. Let's do -3. So let's call this -3, -4.5. All right? And then let's do +3, -4.5. Now, again, I want to find the change in my y values over the change in my x values. So whatever, these 2 points, they have to be the same. It doesn't matter if it's -4.5, -4.4. It can be any really value. The only thing you need to understand is that it has to be the same because we have a horizontal line. The change in my y-coordinates, the change in these points vertically is not changing. It's exactly the same. So it doesn't really matter what the value is. We know that it's not changing. And the reason why that's so important, because when I do the change in the y, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, -5.5 minus a -4.5 minus a -4.5. It doesn't matter what those values are because this is going to produce a positive, and then that's going to give us 0. And if I do -3 minus 3, all right, that's going to equal a -6. But it doesn't matter because our slope is going to be 0. Because any time we take 0 and divide it by a number, it's going to equal 0. So therefore, when we have a horizontal line, our slope is always going to be 0 because the slope is not changing up or down. It's not positive. It's not negative. It's exactly horizontal, ever changing. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you find slope of a graph for a horizontal line. Thanks.